right, can you hear me?
What's that?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, okay?
All right.
You turn on the camera or what's that? Or kind of close to the phone. Like the one supposed to show around here. That's what I'm about. I'll do that because that way you don't have to put that upside down. Alright. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
You got your video came on which is like
You can see me. I thought I turned.
you can see me. I can't see you. There you go. You ready, bro?
I'm ready.
Okay, now you're gonna like it.
You mean I'm not gonna love it?
You're gonna love it, but you're gonna like what I'm gonna show you because right now you have an interesting perspective. Now this right here is Hoagie is taking a basically a direct only class to Mark University. So I've been dealing with that guy, dealing with him for a while. He's actually a friend of a friend. So now he's become my friend. Hold on here. Hoagie, this is Sean Hoagie.
How you doing?
Good. Sean works for the Great PHP Agency. He's a total pimp. Some people call him ultra pimp, but I just call him Sean. Sometimes he's offered to buy me some, a beer here and there, steak if I come out in town. I'm gonna have to take him up on one of those.
Whenever you're ready, man. Whenever you're ready.
You know, I'm actually planning on taking a road trip in an RV and visiting about every PHP office I can visit.
We are ready.
It'll be pretty awesome. So.
Did you go to Houston?
All right, buddy. What's that?
Did you go to Houston?
I did go to Houston.
Yeah, I should have been there.
Yeah, I was there. I drove there in a truck, man. Of all things, it was a painful drive, but I had good company. My wife was with me.
Awesome.
So, anyways, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. You see that?
Yep.
Is this what you're referring to that you were looking at?
Yep.
Okay. Now here's what I want you to do. We're going to look at this, and I'm going to have you do some pretty goofy things, but I want you to just have some faith here. Okay? Let's see here. What date does this thing start on?
February 25th.
Okay. You can tell the participation rate, right?
Yep.
You can tell that there was a fee,
Right.
and you can tell the ultimate interest credit given to the client.
Yep.
So let me ask you, how awesome does that look? Come on now. It looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's only in
Not
1
much
month.
for work.
That's only in 1 month.
Let's take a look here, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to have you go through and I'm going to go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.3, 0.17, 0.64, 0.180, 0.86, 0.104, 1.18, and I'm going to have you remember the highest interest credit you see on the page. Not only are you going to remember it, you're going to write it down, make a little note, because I'm going to ask you what's the highest. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through this year by year. You don't have to say all of these, but you can. But I want you to go down it and acknowledge 0, 0, 0.30, 0.3, 0, 0.64, 0, 0, 1.04, 1.74, 1.18. Okay?
Yep.
And at the end of this, if you're not impressed, I'll buy you a steak. How about that?
I'm hungry.
Good. Good. All right, so here we go. Start from the top, and we're going to go through up to 225 of the previous year. We'll stop before 225.
All right.
Okay? So what will happen is on a sheet of paper, you're going to write 2013, 20 to 2012, and then you're going to write the date, the range of interest credits. You don't know what I mean by that, but trust me, you will here in a bit, okay? Here we go. So start reading. Out loud.
It's white.
And keep going.
All right. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.30, 0.17, 0, 0.64, 0.18, 0.68, 0.86, 0.26, 1.04, 0.74, 1.18, 0.88, 0.95.
Okay? Okay, Hoagie, you start reading now. 1.18, 1.93, 1.33, 1.34, 1.64, 1.79, 2.54, 1.94, 2.11, 2.41, 2.19, 1.48, 3.23, 3.06, 3.36, 2.43, 2.3, 2.23, 4.08, 5.17, 5.47, 4.45, 4.38, 2.7, 4.45, 3.26, 3.56, 2.9. Okay, Sean, what's the highest interest that you know of so far?
5.47.
5.47. Okay, now it's your turn.
$5.86, $5.18, $5.48, $6.92, $6.63, $6.8, $6.5, $2.81, $4.56, $3.9, $3.86, $3.82, $4.12, $1.93, $2.12, $1.42, $1.39, $2.45, $2.75, $3.08, $1, $2.75, $2.02, $2.28, $1.98.
My turn. Okay? Now remember, we're still in, we haven't gone back to February of 2012 yet, have we?
Nope.
Okay. So it's my turn to read. 494, 661, 414, 457, 465, 505, 502, 10.5, 721, 761, 863, 1011, 830, 810, 880, 538, 606, 720, 733, 384, 645, 681, 407, 355. Hoagie, it's your turn, sir. Very top. 7.25, 1.93, 6.06, 6.26, 6.09, 6.59, 3.68, 6.67, 6.09, 6.06, 4.39, 6.87, 2.8, 7.1, 5.3, 5, 7.3, 7.22, 7.72, 4.55. Okay. What's the highest so far?
10.5.
10.5. Okay. It's your turn.
6.55, 10.07, 8.71, 8.91, 9.47, 4.14, 5.89, 9.11, 5.89, 6.53, 6.41, 7.11, 6.91, 6.54, 6.74, 9.77, 5.16, 5.01, 4.99, 1.72, 1.96, 1.35, 0.00000.
Now, I'm just curious. So far, have you read more zeros or more numbers?
More numbers.
Okay. Now it's my turn, okay? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.56, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.73, 0.41, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? Ogie, it's your turn. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.180. There you go. Now, where are we getting awfully close to? We're getting close to that 225 of 12, aren't we? The 1 year mark, right? You see that, what I marked down there on the bottom? So in other words, here's what it looked like. Some people got interest and some people didn't, right? Some people got zeros. Some people had 2s, 3s, and 4s. Some had 5s, 6s, 7s. Some had 8s, 9s, and 10s, didn't they? When you sell somebody an annuity, do you promise them they're going to get this? No. How about this? Do you promise them they're going to get this? How about this? You promise them they'll get this? No. You promise them they're going to, that look, they'll get something in between here. But earlier I told you to write down 2012, right? 2013 to 2012, people made 0 to how much?
10.5.
10.5%. Write it just like you see it on the screen, okay? Now you're going to write 2012 to 2011, okay? This only takes a few moments, but it's important to do. Okay, so I am going to scroll up. You see where 22, 27 of 12, that's the last, that's where we're going to start the next year at. And I'm going to start at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's my page. Okay? This is your page.
0.13, 0.27, 0.38, 0, 0, 0.61, 0.58, 0.39, 0.5, 1.35, 1.27, 1.48, 1.63, 2.13, 2.98, 2.95, 2.09, 2.21, 2.13.
Okay? 2.38, 1.66, 0, 0.4, 1.25, 1.72, 1.2, 0.51, 1.36, 1.22, 1.72, 2.57, 3.4, 2.68, 2.18, 1.68, 3.03, 2.8, 3.02, 2.25, 2.25, 2.75, 2.6, 2.82, 3.26, 3.13, 2.73, 2.66. Okay, my turn, right? 3.48, 364, 355, 365, 375, 425, 315, 507, 473, 429, 419, 479, 581, 732, 369, 454, 485, 487. So far, what's the highest rate?
7.32.
Okay, it's your turn. Your turn, Sean.
Okay. 487, 503, 563, 857, 453, 588, 598, 609, 602, 652, 990, 5.92, 542, 677, 674, 665, 591, 651, 701, 1065, 641, 726, 733, 750, 1754, 1658, 147, 971.
Okay. Was that a pretty good page?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Okay, let's go a little bit further. Okay. Your turn, Hoagie. 14.7, 9.71, 9.21, 6.94, 13.89, 12.31, 8.92, 10.91, 7.19, 12.65, 13.67, 12.95, 8.61, 5.15, 5.65, 10.04, 10.19, 9.94. throw right now. How about that page, Sean?
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. We're only a few months into this, aren't we? Yeah. What right now is the highest?
1754.
1754. What was that at? 1754. There it is. 1754. Okay. I saw it. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's your turn. No, it's my turn. 1347, 1295, 861, 565, 1004, 1019, 994, 760, 938, 1091, 727, 9, 10, 11, 1156, 1144, 12, 13, 1468, 1452, 9, 1148, 1329, 1345, 1384, 1620, 1864, 1929. Your turn.
1929, 1916, 1245, 1073, 1244, 826, 564, 712, 835, 1103, 1061, 789, 972, 1130, 1151, 815, 653, 840, 799.
What about that page? Was that pretty awesome?
It was alright.
It's not too bad, right? It's not so bad. All right, Hoagie, in your biggest, best voice you can. 10.57, 9.74, 7.91, 9.85, 6.61, 6.11, 4.76, 5.0, 2.64, 3.49, 2.49, 3.64, 2.76, 0.82, 1.6, 0.47, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.34, 0.29, 0, 0. We're almost to the end of the year. Up to this point, what's the highest return?
1929.
So the first year was 0 to what?
547.
How much?
No, I'm sorry, 0 to 10.5.
What was the second year?
Well, we're still in that year right now, 2012 to 2011, 0 to 1929 so far. You haven't gone all the way to February yet.
Yeah, we'll continue on. See where it is. Okay, it ends here. So what do you got?
Me?
You got 105, 0.04, 0.68, 11, 143, 86, 128, 250, 241, 130, 217, 280, 289, 379, 246, 355, 438. Let me ask you, what was the range of interest credits people received that year?
0 to 1929.
0 to 1929. Did you read more large numbers or zeros?
It's more large numbers.
Well, let's take a look at what next year brings. You ready?
Yep.
Starting on 227. Can you start reading me those numbers off?
469, 371, 457, 443, 434, 5.3, 697, 631, 757, 712, 271, 384, 472, 353, 336, 248, 340, 0.16, 0.04, 0.39, 0.13, 0.79, 0.2, 00, 0.35, 00.
All right, Ogie, you're up. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1.84, 1.95, 1.25, 2.28, 1.41, 1.47, 0.88, 0, 1.86, 0.99, 0.70, 0.52, 1.45, 1.4, 1.59. Next turn, 0, 0, 157, 63.45, 2, 126, 0.77, 174, 313, 435, 338, 474, 456, 170, 69, 281, 194, 185, 00, 0.76, 169, 165, and 113. It's your turn.
5.21, 215, 254, 256, 169, 288, 417, 495, 5.4, 380, 393, 219, 337, 249, 253, 164, 274, 410, 414, 161, 279, 406, 522, 532, 335, 484, 643, 4.43.
Up to now, what is the top interest rate?
757.
Okay. Bogey, it's your turn. 4.72, 3.26, 4.8, 6.56, 4.23, 2.48, 5.87, 2.46, 1.99, 2.51, 3.85, 1.97, 4.74, 6.48, 3.61, 3.67, 3.65, 9.9, 6.24. Okay, my turn. 6.16, 611, 1486, 1005, 10,994, 1172, 765, 789, 763, 669, 9.53, 12.14, 7.97, 687, 11.47, 7.45, 4.95, 4.73, 6.33, 8.36, 5.06, 4.52, 6.29, 8.32, 5.03, and 7.65. How does that page look, guys? Let's keep going. We're still not done. Okay, it's your turn, Sean.
1026, 811, 1066, 683, 838, 785, 1016, 645, 501, 989, 624, 778, 912, 1319, 878, 877, 867, 1280, 8.47.
What's the highest interest rate so far?
1484.
Okay. Okay. I'll read this one here. 8.77, 8.67, 12.8, 8.47, 8.38, 8.09, 10.37, 13.14, 8.74, 8.77, 8.78, 10.91, 13.77, 9.22, 8.94, 8.68, 10.6, 9.51, 10.92, 13.31, 16.61, 13.4, 12.47, 19.33, 13.5, 15.5, 18.33, 25.84, and we're almost done. So I'm just gonna stop right here. Okay, I'll finish up. 19.33, 13.5, 15.5, 18.33, 25.84, 18.51, 21.61, 18.17, 27.18, and 14.26. How do those look, guys?
Pretty good.
Those look good? I see you try not to smile, but I'm sure I'm getting to you. I'm getting to you, I can tell. So between 2010 and 2011, people earned 0 to what?
27.18.
Now we got a couple years of recession. Remember the market crash? Well, we're going to read those too. 2011, so we're going to go from 2010 or 09 to 2010. I'm going to read these up here because I want to get through these quickly. What's the very first year? Go ahead and read this page, Sean.
1765, 1220, 1182, 1547, 662, 1103, 504, 855, 934, 596, 1174, 448, 579, 175, 0.22, 0.76, 0.45, and 0.
Okay. So what's the highest rate so far?
1765.
Okay. I'm going to do these here. 0, 532, 439, 355, 191, 359, 235, 333, 564, 373, 479, 140, 185, 412, 842, 628, 605, 568. 0.68, 1.14, 0000, 247, 199, 185, 0000, 0000, 0000, and 0000. Fair enough? So what happened in 09? Anybody?
Market crash.
Market crash. Everybody's losing their ass. But your index annuity earned people what that year? 0 to what?
17.65.
Now, a lot of people got zeros, but a lot of people lost money who weren't in annuities, right? Let's look at the previous year, because the market crash actually started kind of at the tail end of 07, but definitely in 08, and it peaked in 09. So let's take a look at it. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? 0, 0, 0, 0. And right before, let's see here, at the very end of it. There we go. And then you have 241, 273, 348, 123, 561, 636, 411, 0.33, 0.48, 1.08. What's the highest number?
636.
And that's from 08 to 09, right?
Yep.
Luckily, we're almost done because there's only like one more year left. So we're done with the market crash, the largest market crash of your life, Sean. Hopefully of your life, of my life, right? Okay. We got 0, 0, 151, 211, 0, 0, 0.63, 0, 0, 1.77, 2.37, 2.58, 3.99. You guys see that?
Yep.
1.89, 186, 420, 271, 331, 106, 121, 305, 365, 140, 376, 436, 211, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 22, 582, 357, 372, 528, 348, 295, 310, 563, 623, 378, 7%, 7.6%, 5.44. Up to now, what's the highest return?
7.60.
7.62, okay? 621, 681, 570, 7.12, 7.727, 7.58, 6.98, 5.92, 907, 847, 917, 857, 707, 1086, 1026, 876, 1008, 948, 798. Up to now, what's the highest return?
1086.
1086, okay? 1052, 11, 12, 902, 1131, 921, 10.5, 11.1, 9%, 1151, 1211, 10.01, 10.66, 11.26. These pages looking okay?
Too bad.
Nine point 16, 10.46, 12.06, 12.66, 11.56, 14.98, 15.58, 10.46, 10.38, 10.98, 8.91, 10.62, 11.22, 8.41, 12.74, 12.14, 10.64, 13.49, 12.89, 11.39, 11.43. These pages looking okay? What about you, Hoagie? Yeah. What so far is the highest?
1558.
1558?
Yep.
For that year. Yeah. 11, 12, 12, 10, 10, 9, 9, 7, 10, 7, 7, 8, 649. 350, 1, 442, 2, 4, 4, 5, 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 4, 2, 84, 576, 366, 462, 252, 313. 4, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 2, 5, 5, 6, 585. You got some points, and then literally you end this thing with some 4s, some 5s, and some 6. You see that? That's the end of this entire document. Now here's the interesting part about this whole thing. Here's the interesting part about this whole thing. This right here is called the credited what?
History.
History. It's not a hypothetical. It's actually what happens. Isn't it? So on the last year, we're talking 07 to 08, right? People earned 0 to 15.58. Right?
Yep.
This is the actual history. This actually happened. This is every single credited rate they ever gave anybody. And in fact, normally, Sean, if you and I were to talk about this, there's no companies that actually even let you see their credited history. But if they did, they would definitely not let you see the credited history and show it to the client. Because down at the bottom, right here, it would say, for agent use only. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
That is not on this page. Why is that?
Don't know.
Because it's the highest credited history you'll ever see. You looked at a couple days and determined that this thing sucks in returns, when in fact, if I told you you could earn from 0 to 12%, does that sound actually conservative? Being that we just found 0 to 1050, 0 to 1929, 0 to 2718, 0 to 1765, 0 to 636, and 0 to 1558. Doesn't 0 to 12 sound low? This is not agent-only piece. You can show this to the consumer. And in fact, somebody might come to me and say, look, well, this guy got 563. Well, shit, I'm pretty happy with safe money that earned 563, let alone 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, right? These are the returns this thing is given, right? And interesting enough, you never tell somebody they're going to earn, say, 18% or 0. You never tell them they're going to not earn this. What you're doing is you're putting them in a position to earn some money. And it's nowhere outside of left field to say 0 to 12. Because I can see 0 to 19, 0 to 27, 0 to 65, 0 to 1558 on 4 out of the 6 years. You don't tell people they're not going to earn this. You don't tell people they're going to earn this. What you're telling them is you're going to put them in a position where they could possibly have some of this. How many pages of double digits did you read? A bunch, right?
Yeah.
You think there's another insurance company that has no zeros on their pages?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a brokerage firm out there that has no zeros on their pages? In fact, let's take a look at one thing. The participation rate, the fees, right? Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Okay, I'm going to go to this page right here. Okay? What's the participation rate here?
100%.
What's the fee?
0.
What's the return?
0.
Okay, what's the participation rate? 100%. What's the participation, or what's the fee?
0.
What's the return?
0.
Okay. What's this one?
100%. 0. 0. Or 1.64.
How about, let's go up another one here. Okay, what about here? What's this participation rate, Sean? What's this fee? And what's this return?
100%, 0 and 0.
Now, that's interesting. 100% uncapped, no spread. Sounds like you would want that, right? But what do you get?
Nothing.
That's right. But what happens if, Sean, what happens if you were to go back after the market crash and I said, do you want 50%, which is the contractual minimum, and 260, the biggest fee? Would you take a 50% with a 260 fee and get 1364?
Yeah, I thought this product was like only 1% fees and only in up years.
No. Well, no, that's the income rider. This fee right here only comes out of interest. If you don't make no interest, you have no charge.
All right.
What about this one?
So in reality,
50%
they're getting,
what's that?
so in reality, they're getting 10%.
They're doing what?
So in reality, it's 13.4 minus the 2.6.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Here, what did they make? The net result was 20.93, right? And they got 18.33 of it, right? And how much of their money did they risk? Isn't that true? How about here? 50% participation rate, 260 fee, and what was your return?
Yeah. So is the rate that they're getting credited after the 2.6% fee?
Yes, it is.
And is that
That's
with the
after.
so with the 50% participation, they're getting
Yes.
they're still getting
This is
21.
the actual credit to their policy.
Okay.
Tell me. You don't have to smile, but you do have to say, that's badass. I'm waiting on it, Sean. I got unlimited data. Oh, I got a smile out of my mouth. I can't even believe it. My goodness.
All right.
Sean, it doesn't matter if the fee and the spread are down in the dumps if your returns look good, does it? We saw pages of 100% with 0 fees and 0 returns. Wall Street just adjusts this so that they all provide the same basic return. The Ultra Classic, which we love, is in contract, can't go below 50%. That's why you won't see it below 50% anywhere. And they jack up the fee as best they can, but they still can't stop you from making money, can they? Because you're in the one product, one of only 2 products that actually have this type of upside.
What's the other one?
The Retirement Pro.
From Fidelity?
Yeah. Now, Sean, after you look at this, my man, after you look at this, and I realize that not all pages look good, what you've realized is that this is what it looks like. In a year's span, you're going to get some of this, somebody's going to get 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 this, right? Do you know if they're going to get it or not? Do you know which person's going to get this? You have no idea, right? So what we do is, what is some of the caps of some of the products on the market? 2%, 3%. So what would this look like? Instead of saying 0 to 19.29, it would say 0 to 3. National Western gives you a monstrous upside potential, and you never risk any of it. It is so unique, whatever's out there. Absolutely so unique. If we've had 2 classes, Sean, have we had 2 classes?
Yes.
What does the stock market pay with all of its upside? It was 8%.
35, 40.
What does the bank pay? Almost 0.
Right.
And index annuities fall right in the middle. Don't believe me on the bank? I'm sure I've already shown you this, but we'll just pull it out just for good measure.
Yeah, so you're talking about the stock market average all the time is at about 8%.
That's right. Think about it. You think about it. We went over the Michael Jordan example, right?
I believe so.
Michael Jordan, the greatest ball player of all time, it would be nothing to see him score 40 points a game, would it?
No, it's,
50 points a game.
yeah.
If I told you he scored 60, you'd go, big deal. But the greatest of all time averaged only 30 points a game, 30.1. So for every game he scored 50, there was one game he scored 10, right? Which would be weirder? Me saying Michael Jordan scored only 10 points, or he scored 50? Which one would be weirder?
You only scored 10?
Yeah, that's right. But the fact is, he had to have scored 10, because if he scored 50, he couldn't have averaged 30. True?
True.
So the reason why I'm giving this to you is that I know that you can look at a small period of time and tell me, well, this thing over the last 5 or 10 years have done this. But you're only using a small piece of data. If you don't look at the full thing, everything is skewed. I know every time Michael Jordan steps out on the court, I could legitimately expect him to score 30 points. Simple math. That's why we don't talk about any one year, any one time frame. I brought up the zeros and read all the zeros myself, didn't I?
Yeah.
And there was games where Michael Jordan scored 5 or 7 or 10 points, right? And there were games where he scored 50 and 60 points, right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking about it, we are talking literally about the average rate, because I can always find years where this index killed it and did 20, 25, 27%. But in the same time, I can also find times where this index did 0. And that's said of any index annuity. And so when you're looking at this is today's high yield markets. Remember this? Look at that. Crumbs. You want your 1-year certificate? Crumbs. Instead, what we want to do is we want to put your client in a position to win. We don't know what the stock market's going to do. We have no clue how it's going to end up in 12 months from now. But what we do know is we can put them in the best product to help them succeed. That's the best we can do. You don't know any more about the stock market than I do. In 2008, 2009, part of 2010, Bill Gates lost billions. Did you know that? Warren Buffett lost billions, right? The Waltons lost billions. They all did. They don't know how to time it. You know better than you and I do. So we put them in a position to win. And the good part is that when they lose, they actually don't really lose anything. And when they win, they've got a decent upside potential. Not that we're not going to say they will only earn 2 or 3 or 4. We're not only going to say, I know he's here. Not only they can earn 2, 3, or 4, but they can also earn 10, 15, and 20. We're putting them in a position to win. And no other company
is going to show you those and let your clients see it. Not one. Let me show, what can I show my clients about your historical returns? Not hypothetical, not bullshit returns on a piece of paper, but your real returns. And you know what they're going to tell you? You can't show it. We don't have it. We don't share that information. Our products are too new. All sorts of excuses. But the fact is, what it comes down to is other companies are just embarrassed. They're just embarrassed. The reason why we love this company, the reason why this is special, because this right here, what you wrote down and I wrote down, is not hypothetical. It's literally the history, right? That's why I love it. That's why I appreciate you letting me chat with you. I know that we've been on the phone for a little bit, but I wanted you and Hoagie both to see that. Because I'm training Hoagie specifically, I still owe you another class. But I wanted you guys to see this because that credited history that you saw, it isn't a negative. It's actually a positive. If you ever wanted to break that out and go down with your clients, they can see that they have plenty of potential to do good. But you can't guarantee them any rate of return. But you can tell them, I've got a great track history.
Is there any way on this product, Mark, to where it doesn't credit just once a year, where it'll credit monthly or things like that for anybody?
No, because no, index annuities credit once a year. All index annuities credit once a year.
So that's where my
Unless
problem. So that's where my
unless
problem.
Go ahead.
So I guess that's where my problem with this thing goes in. I've gone through all of these year returns, and let's say I picked a 225 and I picked a 127 date and a December 10th date, and I go through it and I've credited on those days once per year, and I credited all of those days in 7 different dates just to check, just to see how it would do. And in every instance, in all of those years, there was a 0 at least 3 out of those 7 years. So only 4 years got positive credits, even when the markets were up a lot. And it still only ended up averaging out at maybe 5.5%, 6% total over the whole course of it, which I thought it would have done better.
Well, the fact is, 5.5 to 6 is incredibly high. That's not kind of high. All of the stock market is 8s. If you've done the math and 5.5 is what you found, then you found some very good ones. Index annuities don't credit that high. Like I said, go look on your back office and tell me how many annual point-to-point caps of 2 and 3 you find. How can you earn 5 or 6 when the cap is 3?
All right.
5.5 is sky high. But the fact is, you have to understand that the market only averages 8. It doesn't average 10. It doesn't average 12. It averages 8.
No, I get.
CDs are almost paying 0. So what you have, what you're looking at going, man, I just wish I could get 10 and 12%. Well, shit, we all do. But the stock market, with all its glory, doesn't average but 8. If you had 10, would you like to have 12?
Everybody would.
If you had 12, would you like to have 15?
Yep.
You could never stop saying that, could you?
No, I just don't like looking at somebody on one day is going to get credited 13% and the next day they'll get credited 0. Well, what changed from day 1 to the next day in the course of a year? And they get 0 and the other
This
guy
happened.
gets none.
The stock market happened.
Yeah, but so you're only getting credited on what happens, and you're relying on what happens in the stock market only on one day out of the whole
That's
year.
right. That's absolutely right.
It's not even an average of the whole stock market over the course of the year, which is what bugs me with it.
Well, you can average. That's what the monthly average does. It takes all these and it adds them together, and then it divides it by 12. That's how the monthly average works. This right here year, what you looked at was actually from option A, which is what? That is the monthly average. This one does average it.
Yeah, but so you telling me you
This
got
one
you got an
absolutely
average
does
of
average
0% all year long on when you're telling somebody, okay, you can get between 0 and 10.5 this year. So you're gonna tell me that you got 0 during this year, but yet a month later, a month before that, somebody got 10.5. Well, that 10.5 should have
Sure.
been averaged in with what you had.
Sure.
So you should have still been somewhere in between.
Let me ask you, if the market did this year, okay? Let's say this was year 1, this was year 2, and this was year 3. Okay? Well, this is day 1, day 2, day 3. We could do it this way. If you started here and ended up here, would you be happy?
Yep.
How about if you started just a day later, started here and ended up here? Would you be happy?
Guess not.
No. The fact is, one day does make a difference. One day makes a big difference. The stock market, part of the reason why people want out of the stock market is because it does grow like this, doesn't it? And you don't know if you bought it here or if you bought it here. And a year from now, it's here. And a year from now, it's here. And you didn't make hardly anything. You just don't know. But with an indexed annuity, I know that at worst case scenario, it's this. And it would go up. And it might be 0 again and 0 again, and then it goes up. Then it might be 0, and then it might go up. But the idea is, that's what we call ratcheting. That the stock market is this. And this is just an easier way for people to plan. It would be nice to give them everything. Give them upside and all that other stuff. But the fact is, if they eliminate the upside potential, they're going to also eliminate the risk. They eliminate, to make this a little bit smoother, a little bit easier, get rid of all this craziness right here. They have to pay for it. Something gives. The seniors, time and time again, for decades, have said, I'd rather have an indexed annuity. Right now, everything looks like it's going to go great, but it did back in 2007, right before the market crashed, right? Everything looks good till the day it goes bad.
So tell me how you beat somebody out. I mean, I got in an argument with somebody the other day who sells mutual funds and loves variable stuff and says that this index stuff is crap and annuities are crap and they'd never put anybody in an annuity when they can get everything that a mutual fund has.
So mutual funds don't go down?
That's what I asked them. Yeah, they go down, but they said,
But
we
what?
watch our
They
watch
go
our
down.
clients, and if they start
They
to go
go
down,
down
we
like
call them
this,
and tell them to
and
move.
mutual funds literally, if I were to search right now, how much money did mutual funds lose in the market crash? Do you think it would be in the hundreds of billions or maybe even in the trillions? I'll bet you it was close. It was in the trillions. There's no but. You're in this when you're in mutual funds. And in fact, when you're in mutual funds, do you get all the upside? Well, let me ask you, is when you got mutual fund A, does it mean all the companies are all at the same time?
No.
So some companies are up, some companies are down, right?
Yep.
So you kind of get the average of those companies, don't you?
Yep.
Does a mutual fund give you all the upside then?
No.
Does it give you any protection from the downside?
Absolutely not.
So what are you gaining from the mutual fund that is so superior to what I'm offering?
Nothing.
Now I'm literally telling you, go Google shit, Google everything. Find an instance where you had mutual funds that did just great in the market crash, and they've just never gotten worse. They've always gotten better. That's a fallacy. It doesn't exist. And how often do market crashes happen? Well, shit, I'm just thinking about, other than this, which is the longest we've ever had in the history of our nation, right? We've never had this many years of up. So it tells me that you can't put 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag because eventually it's going to what?
Explode.
Yeah, exactly. In the 80s, we had Black Monday. In the 90s, we had the dot-com bubble burst. Early 2000s, we had Y2K, and we had Twin Towers falling. We had the Ponzi schemes. We had the mortgage meltdowns. We had the mortgage-backed securities. Dude, it happens every decade. It's going to happen again. It's not like, did we figure out all the problems and now we're all good now? You can actually go in and find BlackRock and PIMCO, the largest fund managers on earth, are saying they're expecting a crash. And you got people still sticking their money in, preaching how they can earn more just being in some mutual fund or something. You should look at it. Just go online and call my bluff.
What's the name of it?
PIMCO, PIMCO, and BlackRock, both. On earth, the largest. Just check them out. Not making it up.
Those are...
They know it's overpriced. Everybody does. In fact, if you're a senior, so I'm older than you, right?
You look older than me.
Yeah, so from the time I started this in the mid-'80s to today, I've seen market crashes come and go. I've seen people have inflated values and then saw brought back down, and then it gets inflated up and brought back down. I've seen it time and time again. And by the time you get to be in your 60s, you've seen it enough that you know you don't want no more of it. And when we lose perspective of it, is that our clients don't see the same things we see. Because it's easy to say, why don't they just put it in something that's better yield, right? But that's just a fallacy. If you look from 2009 to today, everything looks amazing. Because it bottomed out in 2009 and it's been rising ever since, right?
Right.
But in 12 months, 24 months, we're going to be looking at this, and that means it's 2 years down the road, and so this right here will look awful again. Just trust me, my man. Your client has seen enough of this to say, I don't want no more. No mas. I'm tapping out.
So do you know if NWL is going to put out anything from after 2013, like anything more recent?
Shit, they're right now moving offices. They literally moved off. They're literally in the process of moving offices right now. I mean, they had a large office building before, and they moved to a larger, nicer office building, and literally people are bringing things over in boxes. And so,
well, let me ask you this: Does my good
them getting that updated anytime soon? Probably not going to happen.
Okay.
But the fact is, even without it updated, it looks awesome. Yeah, do I have to look at zeros? But I planned on it anyways. Did everybody get returns? No.
Well, does my good buddy Mark
Some people
have a
got
copy?
zeros.
Does my good buddy
Yeah,
Mark?
some people got zeros.
Does my good buddy Mark have a copy of it?
Huh?
Do you have the numbers?
No, I don't. I don't have any of those. I could probably get them from the actuaries, but they wouldn't allow me to put it out without their lawyers looking at it or something.
All right.
But you literally saw everything up till then, just a few years ago, right? Every single thing. What you saw is 100% more than any other company is going to show you.
Okay.
Because their caps are 2 and 3. Can you imagine what that would look like?
Yeah, not great.
You don't want to sell You don't want to sell rate of return with this product. You can tell them that you have a chance to earn $1. Your money saved, gives you lifetime income. It takes you and I should go over on Mark University what the purpose of qualified money is, because that's how I sell all my annuities. I sell $1 to $2 million every year on the side. I work here 60 hours a week. Would you like to know the story I tell everybody? I'll share share it with you. I have shared it with a couple people from PHP. I'll share it with you because I don't talk about rate of return ever. I never sell a bonus. I don't talk about, let me show you some numbers and this, that, and the other. I don't do any of that. I sell completely different, and I close damn near everything I come in contact with. I would love, Sean, I would love to show you that. Love to get some time together. So what we ought to do is I ought to have you email or call David, and he'll get you all squared off, okay?
What's David's number again?
913-387-1180.
Yeah, I mean, we need to do some more because
Dave.
I have a $2 million I have a $2 million client that I need to get closed right now. So did you hear that?
Well, get with David on getting a schedule, and we're going to go over a lot more stuff. We need another class or two.
So did you hear what I said?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
I said I got a $2 million client I need to finish closing right now.
A $2 million client?
Yeah.
Shit, you're my favorite agent right now. How are you doing?
I'm doing
Man,
good.
you're looking good today. Dude, that's awesome. Where'd you meet him at?
I met him when I was working with my other company.
There you go.
And,
very cool.
And it's one of the reasons why I came to PHP, because I couldn't help him the way I needed to with the other company.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting to get the right products in place so we can make the deal happen.
Well, here's what we ought to do tonight. You're at 5:30 your time, right?
It's 4:30.
4:30. I thought you were in Florida.
I'm in Louisiana.
No, I didn't know that. I thought you were in Florida. Well, here's what we can do is maybe a little bit later tonight. We need to go over tonight or tomorrow. We need to go over this client, find out the right product selection, and get this guy an illustration in his hands.
All right.
So you can close it.
Okay.
How old is the guy?
70.
Oh, 70. Okay.
But
we might chat about that guy tomorrow morning. Okay.
all right. Give me a call.
Give me a holler. Give me a holler in the morning. And hey, Sean is going to be a part of early morning phone call. So just kind of put my schedule up in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, for about an hour. Is that the thing that we've been going over with National Western? Oh gosh, no, David. The issue with Doggo's deal.
Oh yeah, I'll be out for that.
All right. Hey, Sean.
Yep.
We'll chat first thing in the morning. He's clearing my schedule right now, and we will. I will definitely look forward to helping you get this finished up for tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Brother, here's Hoagie.
Now have a good one.
You too, brother. Take care.
Later.
I'll see you.